Hey fairy friends, Matrian here, and today I want to discuss preparations for the upcoming officially sanctioned community tournament Pauper Power, hosted by Zalden Fox from Turn 4 Faria, and I'll add a link to all the rules and registration details in the video description. So 3 items. We'll define Pauper Power, we'll walk through a basic deck preparation in the Pauper format, and we'll play a game with that deck against an opposing Pauper deck. So Pauper Power is one of the most accessible, beginner-friendly tournament formats because of its main rule, only common rarity cards. That's it. All new strategies and deck lists will emerge, and what I find most intriguing about this development stage is that you never quite know how consistent or powerful your deck will be until you start practicing against other Pauper decks. Since there's no existing Pauper meta to compare it against, you can't really be certain until you start engaging with other players, and that is where I think that these community tournament formats will really shine, is player engagement, support, and collaboration. So let's hop into the collection tab, and I'll show you how to make a basic Pauper deck. First off, let's type the word common into the search bar at the bottom. This will instantly show you all the cards you have to work with in the Pauper Power format. Let's just make a simple mono red deck with the blend of combat and burn. So we'll start by adding our combat package. That means Gift of Steel, which I think we'll have synergized with maybe 3 combat creatures. Let's go with Underground Brigand. It has a solid early drop with great value off that ability. And since we're all limited to common cards, this format is really lacking in removal. No Cypher's Wrath, no Flame Burst, no Choking Sand, no Frogify. So let's add some bulkier combat creatures in Shed and Brute and Kobold Warlord. Alright, so I think that's enough combat for now. Let's add a bit of burn, shall we? Now, I like Cypher's Fodder in this format because it's a solid early drop that can challenge Rush pretty well with that 4 attack, while still getting in some chip damage to face with its Last Words ability. I also want to give Blazing Salamander a try because in a world with scarce removal options, I feel that gift ability of 2 damage to all adjacent creatures could really come in handy. Next, let's throw in Bloodsinger for that passive chip ability. I think if I can tuck my Bloodsinger safely away, it should generate some great value over time. Now for our last 3 cards, let's balance out our combat burn blend with some fun tech choices. And by tech, I mean just some fun cards I want to run that might surprise people. First one being Devouring Plant. Its production ability can be a form of removal and really mess up an opposing rush deck's momentum. I also want to add a bulky creature that has synergy with the burn damage we have planned, so Exalted Ogre is on deck. For our last card, just because I like it and it's an amazing turn 1 drop that should lower our Faria curve a bit, let's add Rakoan Reveler. I know we don't have access to any of the fun green-red buff tricks like Crackthorn Beast, Path to Paradise, or Emerald Salamander, but I don't really mind. Alright, so for the deck name, I've thought long and hard about this, friends. We are going with Pop It Up! Alright friends, let's hop into a match now with our buddy Sulfur. Alright, we're hopping into another Pauper Power practice match with Sulfur. We are taking our red deck. Oh, this is great. I think I want to keep all these, actually. Because why not? Rakoan Reveler is a great turn 1 play for us. Yep, I'll take it. See what Sulfur's up to. He has an Explorer in hand. Starting with that lake. Trident Diver. Do we? Oh man, I see that 2 defense and I want to play. Really want to play. Really want to play Cypher's Wrath, but I know I can't because this is Pauper Power. So we are going to get really aggressive here. How's he going to move that though? Move it 1 more, great. That's fine with me. I don't care if he's in double collection because he's going to be lacking removal. So actually, do we slow it down a bit here and take out that salamander? Or use the salamander to take out the prophet? We have enough area where I'd be comfortable with that, I suppose. Let's do that. And just gonna keep on keeping on. Not in a hurry. We have great board advantage. He's in double collection there, sure, but he still isn't able to set up any lands right here. I'm thinking of double neutraling right here next turn, and then dropping a Shed and Brute with Gift of Steel right next to his orb. We'll see what he thinks. Triton Diver, I think, underrated card. I mean, sure, it's definitely susceptible to Cypher's Wrath, but if you get that in your early hand, wow. Well, I mean, that's something. Do we take this slow? And block him from, I think I like this. I'm gonna keep him off of all this super collection. While at the same time, just inching up a bit. Let's see what he's got planned. He will probably keep this in double collection. Oh. For the draw. So Shifting Tide, you have to choose. You can move a land or draw a card. And since he doesn't have any good options for moving his lands right now, he went for the draw, looking for answers. I think we have the initiative, if I'm using that term right. I hope so. With our board presence and just the threats that we know we have in hand that he shouldn't be able to deal with very easily. I am considering placing the Shed and Brute right here. Where's he going with that? Oh, that's clever. Yeah, I like that. Devouring Plant. Yo, can we... All right, let's think this through. Okay. We can... it's going to be hard for him to deal with if we drop our Gift of Steel, Shed and Brute right here. I think that is what we want to do. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Devouring Plant I really want to play, but he has ways to take it out next turn. I think, right? Or do we wait a turn on the... No, let's Gift of Steel now. Just apply that pressure. We're going to stay there, and we are going to get that ping damage in. Actually, I don't know if I should have done that. I mean, it does mean that if we drop our Devouring Plants, it'll be more effective against this, but Devouring Plant I'm running in anticipation of not decks like this, but maybe Yellow Rush. I don't know yet if Yellow Rush will be very effective in this format. I think we're going to see a lot of bulkier creatures, so maybe Devouring Plant. Maybe Sulfur's deck here is an anomaly. We really don't know. We're still weeks out from the first Pauper Power tournament. So you'll see that diver is putting in some work for him. I mean, look at that artwork too. That is just really cool. Frog in a diver suit. Wow, what's going on there? Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely dropping the Devouring Plant this turn. I'm going to keep this guy here, and don't really see need to play that other Rokoan Reveler. Or do we just go for board control? I think we do. Devouring Plants. And actually, we can... Wow. We have him completely landlocked now, I think, right? He can't make any lands this turn. Yeah, that's just not possible, right? All right, Devouring Plant. We're gonna see. Let's see the animation there. Is there one? I mean, not really, but that's okay. This will be a great time. Very, very great time to activate Exalted Ogre. So let's do it. And I think I want to drop Exalted Ogre. Right. Let's move it there. And we're going to drop let's drop it over here. Yep. Cool. So we're in a good spot. Devouring Plant is in a good place too. He has to clear it with this, which delays his Triton Warrior turn from doing anything. And he has to find a way to remove these two this turn, which I don't think he can. We still have a lot of burn damage in our deck. Wait, is this? Oh, thank goodness. I was really nervous I was cheating and playing a rare card, but I think the Grimguard is a rare card. Huh. All right, well, Send Sulfur, well played. This was a fun match. Hope you enjoyed it. That is the Pauper Power format. We're just gonna clear this up. All right, it's a good game with Sulfur, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this video helpful, friends. All the info on Pauper Power and the other upcoming Turn 4 Fairy Classic Series formats are in the description below. Feel free to check out some of my other content here on the channel too. And until next time, Fairy friends, take care, good luck, and have fun.